Hello, everyone. It is lovely to see a full house. And if you're wondering why we've moved the chairs away a bit, that is a clue to the fact that we are going to get you up dancing. Absolutely. Now, my name is Angela Rippon. I'm the founder of Let's Dance. And let me just give you a little bit of background to Let's Dance. I have actually danced since I was about 5 years old when I had knock knees, and the family doctor said, built up shoes or a dance class. Thank goodness my mother sent me to a dance class, which meant that even though I've spent now, 59 years as a broadcaster, I have continued to dance, and it's been wonderful that I've been able to combine my profession with my passion for dance. And over the years, I've made documentaries about dance. I did a film about hoofers, about all the great dancers, Ann Miller, who many of you will remember, all sorts of wonderful dancers. But also, I did a series with Chris Van Tulleken, the dancer, called How to Stay Young. And in that program, we looked at the way in which dance really is, regardless of your physical condition or your age, the best exercise you can possibly do over anything else that's available to you in a gym or a park run. We did this amazing test. I went to Germany, where one of the universities for 6 months had been wanting to find out exactly how valuable dance is to the health and well-being of our minds as well as our bodies, and ticks all those other boxes like the social connections that you're able to make, the fun that you have when you're exercising. And they put 30 people who were aged 60 to 90 who would dance, 30 people aged 60 to 90 who would be in a gym, and the thing they had to do was all exercise to the same music, which meant that they were all working at the same pace. And over a matter of 6 months, what they did was they tested their hearts, their lungs, their strength, their mental capacity. They were lab rats, basically, for 6 months. And at the end of it, dance came out as the exercise that meant you were stronger, you were fitter, you had better mental capacity, you had better coordination, better core strength, better balance. Everything about dance meant that it was a much better exercise for you than anything else you could possibly do in a gym or on a park run, or any other kind of exercise you might be interested in. And this is just one tiny piece of research that's been done over the years. There are some 30,000 pieces of evidence-based research which says the best exercise you can do for your mind and your body is dance. The trouble is, how many of you watch Strictly Come Dancing? Yes! The trouble is, people think of dance as an entertainment. It's something you want to watch, either on the telly, on the movies, in theatre, whatever. And so the benefit of dance as an exercise gets overlooked and undervalued. So what I am trying to do, what happened was, as I say, I've danced since I was 5 and have done all of these things on television and broadcasting and written a couple of books about it. But 2 years ago, and again, some of you may remember in the early 80s, I presented Come Dancing, which, if you like, was the sort of grandmother to Strictly Come Dancing. And didn't have anything to do with dance on the telly in that respect since. But 2 years ago, Strictly said, we want you to take part. And I said, don't think so. I'm 79 now. I'm a bit too old for this. But I thought about it, and I thought, I've always thought I never want to die with the words, if only, on my lips, so I'm going to have a go. And I thought, if I can last a couple of weeks, I didn't want to be eliminated week 1, thank you very much. If I can last a couple of weeks, it'll be fine. I ended up dancing for 12 weeks altogether and finished up in Blackpool, which was great. And what was wonderful was, during that time, doing ballroom, Latin, I did the cha-cha, I did the rumba, I did the Argentine tango, the waltz, the quick step, the foxtrot. I had a wonderful, wonderful partner in Kai Widrington. I had a ball. But what was fabulous was the reaction I got from the public. Even though people knew, because of Morecambe and Wise, that I could dance a bit, they didn't know I could perhaps do all those other things when challenged, which is what happened. And the sort of reaction I was getting was just, frankly, not only incredibly flattering, but totally overwhelming as well. And the one word that kept emerging was inspiration. And I can't tell you how flattering it was and how rewarding to be told I was an inspiration and had inspired people to dance. So I thought, how can I harness that and get the message out to everybody what a fabulous exercise dance is? So I got together with all the dance organizations that I know and said, will your teachers please all get involved in something called Let's Dance? Let's try and get the message out. Let's have a National Day of Dance, which we did this year on March the 2nd. Let's get everybody dancing and say to people who don't dance, come and see what we can do. Come to a workshop. Come take a lesson. Come for the day, absolutely free. We had over 20,000 teachers who did that. We had centres in Scotland, in Northern Ireland, in Wales, throughout England. The King let us go to Dumfries House, where we had 160 people from Age UK who came and danced all day. The Eden Project gave me one of their domes, and we had 17 dance teachers there performing and giving classes all day, all over the country. But while we were preparing that, because we only started in May of last year, so we had less than a year to get that ready. While I was doing that, I was also getting involved in recognizing and doing research into the way that if dance is brilliant as an exercise for everybody, for your mind and your body, how fabulous is it and how valuable is it to people who have specific medical conditions? We looked at all sorts of areas. And I have to say that it was really very, very rewarding to see that Parkinson's came out on top. There's dance, yes, you guys. There's dance for people with cancer, dance for people with stroke recovering from it, people recovering from mental health, stress, depression, all sorts of things. Because in addition to all the physical differences that it makes to your body, one of the great things it does... Now, put your hands up if you're somebody who already dances with Parkinson's. Oh, go on, put them right up. Not many of you. But what I'm hoping is that this session is going to make you all realize that dance is something you can do and you should be doing because of the difference it is going to make to your lives. Because as well as... When you dance, one of the great things is... People don't realize you actually physically use every part of your body. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're just moving to dance, you're immediately using your toes, your feet, your ankles, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your shoulders, your back, your head, your neck. Everything is moving. But what is also happening at the same time is that the body is producing wonderful natural chemicals, endorphins, the body's natural painkiller, serotonin, all sorts of chemicals. One that I think is called BDNF. It's again a chemical, and those are the chemicals that make you feel good. In fact, there's a lady called Daisy Fancourt who is a world expert in the way that dance is medically brilliant for all sorts of conditions, who says because we produce all of these chemicals in our bodies, which makes us feel good, makes us feel happy. She always says that music is the engine that moves our feet and our bodies, and dance is the only legal performance-enhancing drug you are ever going to need. And it is, because I always say to people, younger people who say to me, oh, but Ange, we go to the gym, we do weights, we do stuff on a machine, we go to a park run. And I say, I have never seen anybody come off a cross trainer or a running machine dripping in their lycra saying, that was fun. But you go to a dance class, you cannot help but to smile because all those chemicals have made you feel good about yourself. And they've helped in the healing, the natural healing that the body can do itself. And also, you have a wonderful community feel when you go to a dance class. You're never going to be isolated and lonely in a dance class. You're going to meet people. You're going to make friends. You're going to have a great time. Which is why those of you who already dance know how brilliant it is. Those of you who don't, I hope we're going to prove to you how wonderful dance is for you if you will take it to help you live with your Parkinson's. Because what it does, apart from all the serotonin and the dopamine and everything else that works for you, we can improve your core strength. We'll improve your balance. We'll improve your coordination. And one of the brilliant things that happened, Lara, how many of you went into the session before lunch with, was it Lara? Laura, with Laura, where she was talking about falling, where she was talking about balance. All of those are things that dance can help you with, because your balance comes. I mean, if you were just doing a straightforward, easy box step for a waltz, you're going backwards, you're going sideways, you're going forwards. All of those are things which will help with your balance. If you're going to fall, bore you now with a statistic. According to the Medical Research Centre, which is the centre that does all the research on medicine for the NHS, every year, on average, 1.6 million people over 60 have a fall. And some of those people are people with Parkinson's. You may just have a minor fall, just be in a hospital for a few days. You may break a wrist, an arm, a shoulder, an ankle, a knee, a leg, a hip. Serious, particularly as you get older. You may be in the hospital for a few days, you may be in for a few months. But either way, your muscles are going to atrophy while you're doing that. You need something then to build your muscles back. And what you need to do before that is to learn, hopefully, how to prevent having a fall. It won't stop you having a fall always, but prevent having a fall. And if you do, if any of us were to fall, you go forward, we automatically go backwards. One of the things that she was talking about was balance. So dance will help you with getting that backwards, so that perhaps if you find you've tripped over something, perhaps the reaction in your body will be, fairly quickly, to try and move back. You may still fall, but it may be not as bad. And with all those people who are doing karate, where, as you heard, they're teaching you now how to fall so that you don't damage yourself as badly, all of that will help perhaps to mitigate falling and having a serious accident. Getting up off the floor. Dance will strengthen these, strengthen your knees, strengthen your thighs, strengthen your hips. And instead of then finding, if you do fall, that you're lying on the ground until people can find you a couple of hours or a couple of days later, it will give you then the strength in your legs to do all the things that Lara was talking about, getting over on your knees and being able to get up. There are so many ways in dance can really, really make a difference to your lives and to your life with Parkinson's. And it's all very well me standing up here saying this. You can say she's blowing smoke. So I'm going to ask this wonderful lady here, Chris Stanley, who is a dancer.
I am indeed.
Now tell us, Chris, about the dancing that you do.
I do dancing at the Royal Academy. I'm a silver swan. That means over 50. I danced from the age of 4 when I was a youngster. I got up to the age of 15, and I was still doing ballet, and I was asked to maybe consider doing it professionally. I said no, and because it's such a hard life. But I know the qualities it brings, I know the effects it has, and the benefits are absolutely extraordinary. And I can't say any more because you said it all, Angela.
No,
absolutely brilliant.
What I want to know, though, is, because you do ballet, you're a silver swan. I mean, the great thing about ballet is, for people who are worried a bit about their balance, I mean, we can show it with a chair here. You do at least half the class with a bar. So you're dancing on a bar. So anything you do on one leg, you don't have to worry about your balance because you've got something to hold on to. And the great thing about it is, it doesn't matter if you can only get your foot to there, or to there, or to there, or wherever. You've got something to hold on to, haven't you? It gives you confidence.
And half the class is bar work, and then you come into the middle and you do without the bar. It's fantastic for core stability, for your posture, for your whole, just control. Sorry, I talk with my hands. Sorry about that, thank you, Angela. So I would endorse everything it said. Also, it transports you with the music. The music sends you into a different path, a different world. Thank you. I'm a Scot. Anyway, not only is it the benefits physically, mentally, as you said, but the community aspect of it as well. You're with people like yourself. I go to a mixed class. There's a few of us with Parkinson's, and my teacher, Victoria Burnett, has been instrumental in giving us the confidence to carry on, because you do go in a plummet, and sometimes you're not as good. But for me, I think my posture, I work hard on my posture. I do lots of dance. I do it every single week. I never miss a class unless there's a problem, physically or whatever. But I also incorporate it with different things as well in my week. Like Nordic walking is a big passion of mine, which some of you know. I do yoga. I still run, but very badly. So I think I will be doing more of the dance and more of the Nordic walking in the future.
Tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I think one of the other things, because I've been to classes where people are dancing with Parkinson's, and it's wonderful. Caroline Russell, who was your CEO, she is the first person who said to me, dance is a miracle. Dance is, it's not a miracle cure, it is just a miracle in the way that it helps people with Parkinson's. One of the things that I think is brilliant about it, which she was explaining to me, is that because, as I said, music is the engine that drives your feet and your body, that when you are dancing, now tell me if you found this yourself, Chris, that you almost take back control of your body from Parkinson's. It isn't the Parkinson's that's you're tremoring with, that you're shuffling with. You take your gait improves, your posture improves, your balance improves, and you almost take back control of your body from Parkinson's. You are in control of your body, not Parkinson's. And I can't imagine what that must do to you, emotionally and psychologically.
I absolutely agree with that. When you're in a class, you completely forget your Parkinson's. And if you watch people with Parkinson's taking part in a dance class, you wouldn't know they had Parkinson's. So I think I look quite good still when I'm doing my ballet. My posture is very good, it's correct, and I've got a teacher that makes us do it properly. And I would absolutely agree. I think the endorphins, the way you feel, the confidence you get by doing the class is second to none.
You are the best advert for dance, I have to tell you. Brilliant. Yeah. Look at her. Do you want to take a seat? Let me give you. Now, the thing is, it's all very well us talking about it. I mean, what an advertisement is Chris for dance. I mean, absolutely brilliant. But I have two people up here who are going to actually show you, all of you, how you can use dance. And the thing is, you don't have to worry. I mean, you're wearing what you would wear for your ballet, aren't you? These guys are wearing, I'm just wearing sort of, trousers that are a bit sort of stretchy, just comfortable shoes. You don't even have to, go and wear special equipment for this. Just turn up at a class like the ones that these guys run, off dance. And I've got Suzanne.
Alexis.
No, I've got the other way around. Sorry. Alexis on my left, Suzanne is on my right. They take regular classes. So, having heard what we've said, what we want to do is try and prove it to you, that it really does work. And if you've not tried it before, just introduce you very gently to dance so that you can feel. And dance is something, if you don't want to go to a class, if you've got an Alexa, not Alexis, just say, Alexa, play me music from the 70s. You've got the radio. You can actually dance at home. You don't even have to go to a class. Just do it at home. Do your own thing. But we want to show you some of the things you can do, movements that you can do on your own, with your partners, with your carers, and get to feel how dance, I hope, will help you conquer some of the aspects of Parkinson's that you have, and will help you actually live with your Parkinson's in a much better way. So, can I ask you, please, if you can, to stand. We've also got exercises for people who just want to sit, so you don't have to stand. And it's all over to Suzanne and Alexis and Chris. And I'm going to join in as well. We've got music, I hope.
We do.
So, guys, it's over to you two. What are we going to do?
Thank you so much, Angela. Welcome everybody online as well. We are so thrilled to be here. We're going to get cracking. If we could have our warm-up music, please. We're going to start generating some heat with our hands. Could you please rub your hands together? Perfect. Feel that heat energy. If you're standing, think about just releasing tension in your shoulders, bringing your tummy button towards your spine, standing nice and tall. Are your hands warm? Good. Let's shake. 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 Really shake. You're trying to shake water off your hands. Shake. shake. Good, shake. Well done, everybody. Shake, shake. We're going to squeeze one arm from our shoulder down to our fingertips. We never get to do this. You're going to hold your own hand, give it a squeeze. Yeah, brilliant. And we're going to find our other hand. Let's go. From your shoulder. Just feeling any niggles there? Honouring your body today. Whatever it's feeling, fine. Down to your fingertips. That's lovely. Now we're going to see if we can grab a thigh. You might be able to, you might not. It doesn't matter. If you can jump over that knee, grab your calf. Give it a squeeze. Good. Oh, well done. Excellent, everybody. We're going to find our other thigh. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Jump over that knee. Well done, everybody. We're going to turn these into raindrops. Raindrops that are just going to find the top of your head. Lovely. This looks amazing, by the way, seeing everybody's raindrops. And we're going to turn these raindrops into big whooshes. We're going to go whoosh down our body today. Here we go. Whoosh. Yes. And we go whoosh. And we brush. Well done. And everybody just finding their way back into their bodies. Excellent. So we're feeling a little bit energized, a little bit more engaged, a little bit aware of our bodies. Well done.
Fantastic. So I'm going to swap over. It's my turn now. And again, if you want to take a seated position, that is fine as well. Or if you want to stay standing, I'm going to sit. So we're just going to show you a few moves. We're going to just warm up our upper body just that little bit more. We're going to clasp our hands together, and we're going to just do a press, and then we're going to reverse it. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly, and then we're going to do it with music. We're going to do that, and then we're going to press this hand out. So the palm is towards me, and you're just a slight pull. Good. And then you're going to swap again. Good. And then you're going to reverse it and have the palm facing you. Good. And then we're going to swap. Good. And then from there, we're going to just take our arm across our body, across the midline, hook it, and just give it a little pull. So you feel that through the shoulder blade. And then you're going to swap it to the other side. Good. And then we're going to swap it again. And then we're going to swap it again. Then from there, we're going to start just rolling down really gently with our head. Start with your head and just feel that curvature of your spine going all the way down as far as your body will let you today. And then you're going to come back up, and your head will be the last thing to come up. So you're really feeling that warming up and stretching through your spine. Then you're going to do that, and you're just going to do that a little bit smaller. So then it's just maybe up to your tummy, and then you're going to come back up again. And then you're going to go even smaller. So now you're just going to drop your shoulders. And then you're going to come back up. And then you're going to drop your head. And then you're going to come up. Good. Then we're going to work the lower body. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull our toes up. Now, Alexis, if you are standing, you're going to go into a lunge if you'd like. Okay, so you can kind of do either or, toes up or toes down. If you are sitting, you're going to push the toes down. And then Alexis is going to pull her toes up. So it's a little bit of a reverse. But either way, it's absolutely fine. You're just going to feel that stretch for the backs of your legs. And then you're going to come in. And then you're going to try the other leg and do the same. Toes up or toes down. Then swap it. So bring the toes the opposite way. And then bring the other toes up or toes down and come back. And we're going to do that a few times. Then we're going to lift the leg. And again, you could, if you are standing, keep the leg on the ground. You can hold on to the chair as Alexis is showing you, as demonstrating. Or if you've got that balance, you can. And you're just going to roll your ankle a few times one way. And roll your ankle the other way. And then swap with the other leg. Roll your ankle. Roll your ankle. Feet back down. We're going to repeat all this business. Okay? We're going to repeat this business and this business and this, and this, and then we're going to, and then the music will tell you, you're going to go, why did she just say this? But you'll see in a minute. You're going to close your piano, and you'll see when we play the music what that means. So, Joe, could we play the music, please? Here we go. So if you are sitting, feeling strong on the ground, feet into the earth, let's play our piano.
Scott Joplin.
It is. Here we go. And palms towards me. Good. And swap. Palm towards you. Yes. Really nice, everybody. Palms away. Good. And palms towards you. Now let's do one hand. Palm towards me. Good. And swap. Yes. Now, palm towards you. Gentle pull. Good, and gentle pull. Good. Now we're going to bring that arm across the midline. Across. And give it a good pull. Good. And change. Good. And change. And hold. Good. And change. Good. Now come back to the center. Get yourself centered. We're going to start rolling down with our head. Here we go. Down. And coming back up. Now just even smaller, just to your tummy. Rolling back up. Now just your shoulders. Coming back up. Now just your head. Good. Come back up. Okay, get ready. Now with our legs. And toes up or toes down. Now change it. And change. Now bring it back. Other leg. And toes up or down. Change. Pull it up or down. Bring it back. Good. And toes up. Down. Up or reverse as Alexis is going. You can lunge if you want or do it with me. Ready? Bring one knee up. Here we go. Roll your ankle. Nice, everybody. Good. Go the other way. Other direction. Yes. Let's try the other leg and go. Nice balance, everybody. This is lovely. Good. Go the other way. Okay, get ready. We're going to do it from the beginning. Here we go. Feet flat on the floor. Here we go. We're going to press. Press. Good. Now palms towards you. Towards you. Yes, lovely. Palms away. Good. Now palms towards you. Yes. Now, palm, one hand. Good. Now change. Good. And palm towards you. Get ready. Palm towards you. Now everybody get your piano and close it. Lovely, everyone. Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
Well done.
Well done, everybody. I'm going to sit down for this one. I'm going to be leading you through your boogie shoes. We always have a theme when we're working with our Dance with Parkinson's groups, and we try and tailor it to the group that we're working with. We've been working with our groups for 2 years now, and we started off with 2 people, 2 brave souls that came into our dance studio, and they've taught us so much, and we've grown, so it's really lovely. This is incredible to have you all here, so we're very proud to be here. So we're going to put on our boogie shoes. This first move, you're going to press through one toe and you're going to lift the other toe. You can just press through your toes if you want to, and you're going to swing your arms. Excellent. Swing and swing and swing. We're doing this for a little while. Swing and swing and swing. Hold it there. That's beautiful. We're going to tap one foot out to the side. We go out, together, together, then change. Send that other leg out. Stay there. It's a trick. You want to bring it in, but don't stay out. And then we go on the other side. So we go out, together, together, and change. Stay there. Tap. Out, together, together, and change. Stay there. And out, together, together, and change. Stay there. Brilliant. From there, we're going to bring our feet together, quite close together, and we're going to have a little twist. It doesn't matter how you twist, where you twist. We're going to go twist, 2, 3, and clap. Twist, 2, 3, clap, clap. Twist, 2, 3, and clap. Twist, 2, 3, clap, clap. I can see some arms that are going. Please feel free to just make it your own. If you feel twisty today, go with that. Then we go back into our chorus, which is the side tap. Out, together, change, stay there. Out, together. We do this a few more times. Brilliant. Then we've got some heel digs. Now, if you're standing, you're going to dig your heels and dig, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7 and 8. If you want to make that a little bit more challenging, you can lift the other foot before you change and make it a little bit more springy. Some participants like to hold onto their chairs for that if they're sitting. You can make that your own. And then we go, we're going to lift a knee. We lift and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Then we change legs, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. We're asking you to engage your abdominals. Your tummy muscles will help you lift those legs as high as you can today. And that's what we're firing up in our tummies. Then we go back into, you'll be pleased to know, our tap together, out together, change, out together, change. If you're feeling really confident towards the end, you can add some rolly arms when we go out together, out, and roll and change. Out together, out, and roll and change. But that can be a bit like rubbing your tummy. So don't worry, just do one or the other or neither. Just have a look at everybody having a lovely time. It's fine. So we're going to go for it. Our first move is our pushing and pushing. Could we have our boogie shoes on, please? Thanks, Joe. Let's go. We're pushing, push. Push, push. This is lovely. Nice energy, everybody. And if you're online, you're pushing too. Make sure you've got room around you. Yes. Good. Get ready for the chorus. We're going to tap to the side. Here we go. Out, and change. You've got it. Out, and change. Out, that's it. Out and change. Out. Get ready for our twists. Here we go. Twist. 2, 3, and clap. 1, 2, doubles. Yes. Clap. Twist. 2, 3. Yes. 2, 3. Clap. Coming to the chorus. 5, 6, 7, and out, and change. This is looking very nice. Out and change. Out, and change. Out, we're going to heel dig. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 6, 7, lift a leg, let's go. Up. Engage those abdominals, other leg. Well done. And tap to the side. Out, and change. Out, and change. We're here for a while. Out, and change. Out. We're thinking about those arms. Here we go. Out, roll it. Yes. Out, roll it. Oh, don't worry. Out, and change. Out. I think it's 2 more. Out. It never ends. Out and change. Out, and change. Yes, biggie shoes. Well done. That was excellent. Very nice change of energy. We could feel people were nervous, and now it's not so bad. It's not so bad. And we found that when you're designing dance for people living with Parkinson's, we did some training through people dancing, and we learnt, but we're still learning. We're learning from this morning, from the podcast. We're learning from our participants. We're learning life stories. What we have found out is that there are so many different symptoms that people can have at any particular time, and it raises lots of challenges for the group. But when they come to dance, there's a sense of everybody understands and everybody welcomes, has empathy with everybody else, and it's a really safe, nice place to be. So we've done our boogie shoes. We're going to take you into ballet.
Yeah, right up to Chris.
We're going to have, watch Chris, not me. We're going to think about Swan Lake. We're going to think about being swans. And this was quite a popular dance for our group. So imagine your arms are now wings, and we're going to take flight. I can see some wings. As soon as you give that imagery, I saw you were taking off. So we're going to go. Think of one shoulder. We're going to move a shoulder, an elbow, a wrist, and a hand. Then we're going to bring it down from the shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand. That was very elegant. Other arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist and hand, and bring it down, elbow, wrist and hand. Beautiful. We're going to do a few of those. Then we're going to take our wings and we're going to fold them over and across, working with your range of movement today. This is like a swan tail. We're going to just flutter our tail very gently from our shoulders, from our shoulders, from our shoulders. It has a different implication than if just waving your arms from your shoulders. Bring your elbows in towards your ribs. Now open your wings and look up, and then cross your wings in front of you again, and we're going to flutter, 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 flutter. We're going to open, and we're going to come down. Another move that I'd like to show you before we do this, we're going to bring both of our arms. They're going to come out and up. If you are ballet trained or have any knowledge of ballet, this is 5th position. From here, we're going to turn our wings out, and we're going to flutter them down in 4, in 3, we're pushing in 2, and down on 1. Brilliant. We're going to lift one arm into 5th. We're going to turn it away from us, and we're going to hide our head. Hide your head in your wing, and then bring your wing down. And then you're going to bring the other arm up into 5th, and you're going to hide your head in your wing, and bring your head down. And then we're going to finish bringing our wings back and up and over, yes, Chris, and over and down, and we're going to hang our heads. And it's going to be very dramatic.
Very.
So are you ready to release your inner swan? I'm so excited. Here we go, thank you. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand. Now look past your hand, think about your tummy. What's it doing? And shoulder, elbow, wrist, look past your fingertips, bring your shoulder, yes everybody, and down. That was wonderful. We're doing that again. And shoulder, elbow, wrist, look past your hand, bring your shoulder down, elbow, wrist, and last time, 2, 3, look up and down, 2, 3. Bring your tail in front of you. We're going to flutter our wings. We go. Flutter, 2. Good. 3 and 4. Now open, elbows in, look up, and cross your hands over. We go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And open. Good. And down. One wing goes all the way up. 2, 3, and 4, and down. 2, 3, and 4. Other wing, you know. 2, 3, and 4, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross your tail. We're going to go 1 and a 2, 3. Elbows in. Open and close. Here we go again. Flutter that tail. Open and close. We're going to bring our arms round dramatically. They come up, they come over, round and down as we dip our heads low, ready to bring our arms up to the 5th position. Here we go. Let's milk it. Yes. Now turn your palms away from you. Wow. And float. 2 and 3 and 4. One wing up to 5th. Turn your head under your arm. And let's swap arms. Bring it up. And tuck your head under your arm. And lower that hand. Bring both arms round. And over. And down. I've got actual
that
goosebumps.
Was lovely.
I've got goosebumps. That was lovely.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Right, so we need to end on a bang, we really do. So I'm going to stay sitting and Alexis is going to go standing. So what we're going to do is you're going to know the music. Again, what we say in a lot of our classes is we say the music tells us what to do because we love to use familiar songs. We like to hang the class on something. And this was the theme of this class was famous duos, and I'm not going to give it away. And then when you hear, you go, oh yeah, that's why they chose that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with one foot, and we're going to punch one arm down, and we're going to punch, and we're going to come together, and then we're going to punch down. Good, and punching down. And we're going to do this a bunch of times. And then at one point, we're going to reach the arms up high, and we're going to make a big circle with our body and our arms. And we're going to repeat that again. So it's a really big reach. Lovely, everyone. That's really nice. And then we're going to bring this move back that we did earlier. And we're going to go up, and we're going to go down. Good. And then we're going to make a little bit of a wave here to one side. Nice. And then we're going to go the other way. Okay? Then we change this. We're going to do it. We carry on, and we're going to do the heel out again. But this time we're going to pull the arm down and make a really strong arm. So we're going to pull together and then swap it. Good, nice everyone. You're going to keep doing that again a bunch of times. And then you're going to do this big circle again. You're going to do this like twice again. And we repeat it. Good. And then we do our rolling up and our going down. I almost gave it away. And then we've got our waves. I'm not saying a word. And then we do the other side. And then from there, there's a bit of like freestyle. So you can kind of point your arms up and point your arms down. You can have a little boogie there on your own. And then there's 3 poses, like 3 frozen pictures I'd like you to make. So you could do anything that you want. 1 pose, 2 pose, 3 pose, whatever you'd like. They're not that quick, but they're 1, 2, 3. And then we start the whole thing basically from the beginning. So again, the music will tell us what to do, and we, of course, will talk you through it. So, all right, let's let it roll.
Listen to the story now.
Ike and Tina. Push and down. Good, punch down. Punch. Good, punch. Yes, nice, you guys. Good energy. Good. Get ready. We're going to reach the arms up. Here we go. Reach. Good. Try that again. And really reach. Yes. Let's start rolling it. And down. Ooh, and river. Yes. Here we go. And, ooh. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, we're still rolling.
That was a little weird, so apologies. That was a little bit of a weird position, but never mind. Ready? We're going to speed it up now. Get ready. Get ready. A little bit of a freestyle. Here we go. Get ready. We're going to push down, and we're going to punch. Here we go. And push. And push. Woo! Yes. Nice energy. Let's go. Yes. Woo. Yes. And reach. Yes. Again. Reach. Good. And we roll. Rolling. Good. Woo. Yes. Rolling up. Down. Again. Woo. Now freestyle. Woo. Get ready to pose. 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 Woo! And freestyle. Get ready, we're going to pull this arm down. Here we go. Down. Down. Woo! Yes, nice. Woo! Yes! Here we go. Big reach. Reach. Again. Reach. And we roll. Woo! And woo! Yes! Good, we roll. Woo! And freestyle, here we go. Get ready for your poses. Pose. 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 Yes! Woo! Freestyle. Ready? From the beginning. And push. 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 And last one, push. And well done, you guys. Woo! Fantastic. Right, we are going to finish with a nice cool down. So if you want to stay standing, we
You
can
deserve
stay standing.
a really nice
That was
cool down.
a really good cool down. Here we go. Yep, we're good. Can we play the last song, Joe? Thank you. Good. Feet rooted into the earth. Try and feel those feet really flat on the floor, toes spread, so you feel very connected to the earth. Your base is strong. And if you're sitting, feeling those sit bones into your seat. And everybody, let's just feel our shoulders, reaching the shoulders all the way up, and then releasing them. If you want to take a deep breath with that as well, you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Last time, shoulders up. Lovely. And everybody, hope you're cooling down at home as well. Good. Reaching both arms up nice and high. Feeling that lengthen. Make sure those shoulders are down. As Alexis said, keep your belly button in. Good. Open the arms nice and wide. Now think about that chest being nice and wide and open and long and lengthened. Good. Float the arms down. Beautiful. Send one arm up just like you did in Swan Lake. Good. And if you want, hold onto your chair if you're sitting. If not, reach those fingertips down and a gentle stretch to the side. Beautiful. Coming up, opening the arm and just float it down. Again, bringing that other arm, thinking about lifting that arm all the way up and gentle stretch to the side. Hold on to the chair if you're sitting. Coming up. Opening the arm. Good. Floating the arm down. Good. Bringing the hands together. Pressing. Elbows out. Chest wide. Lovely, everyone. Growing. All the way up. Beautiful. And opening. Wide. Shoulders down. Chest wide. Feet rooted into the ground. And give yourself a squeeze. A well-earned squeeze, a well-earned hug today. Last time, here we go. Pressing and growing and opening. And our last squeeze of the day. Give yourself a squeeze, a well-earned squeeze, and a well done. And relaxing the arms. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see Dave joining us. You saw him. Well done, Dave. I'm just going to do sit down again, please. I'm just going to take a couple of seconds now just to tell you about some really quite exciting things. First of all, yesterday I was in London speaking at a conference for all the major health and gym clubs in the country. Many of them already include dance along with all the stuff that you do with weights and with machines, with Pilates and with yoga. Many of them already do dance, but many of them do not. And I was persuading them, giving them far more information about research on dance than I've given you today, but just to make them all realize the value of dance to those people who do not want to do the gym, who do not want to go on a park run, people who want to do something different. And I was saying to them that what you should say to all your young people that come to the gyms, think in terms of making an investment in your well-being pension plan. Because although I know people in their 90s that run half marathons, they are extraordinary. The majority of us, if we want to stay young, my motto is die young as late as possible. So, longevity. Dance helps to keep you fit. All of those things we were talking about, the way that dance reacts on your body and the way that the natural chemicals that we produce help to make you feel good, help to heal your bodies. All of those things will help you in your later years. If you dance, you can still keep fit. You can still in your 70s or 80s and your 90s be dancing. If you have Parkinson's, you can still be dancing all the way through your lives at one degree or another, sitting or standing, and as you heard from Chris, what a difference it really will make to you. So I was, first of all, trying to persuade all of them to include dance for all the fitness reasons. But because there is a company which is called Pure Gym, which some of you may know of, they're the lower end, if you like, of gyms, but they have lots of space in their gyms, and they have offered, and some of you may know this already, but anybody with Parkinson's and their carer or their partner can go to a Pure Gym, free membership for life. You can go in, so if you've got one near you, go. And you can use the machines, do what you can, but they are going to start dance classes as well. And I think I switched the light on to some of the other companies who felt that not only could they perhaps offer membership, either free or cheap, but they would be doing dance classes as well. So hopefully there will be even greater opportunity for all of you to, even if you want to do it at home, and now you've got a series of exercises you can do to stuff on radio too, which would be great, wouldn't it? But if you want to go to a gym, try Pure Gym. Try Pure Gym to start with, but go to the others as well, because you may find that they have dance classes too. The other thing I want to share with you is, how many of you know of Arlene Phillips? Choreographer. She was a judge on Strictly. She is a world-class choreographer. She choreographed Cats. She's done great musicals all over the world. She is working with Parkinson's UK, working with dance teachers who specialize in Parkinson's and with people who have Parkinson's. She is going to develop a piece of work that you can do either standing or sitting, which will be incorporated in all the classes now that take Dance for Parkinson's, and all those areas where we hope it's going to develop, so that between now and our National Day of Dance for Let's Dance, which is on March the 8th next year, all the Parkinson's schools can be doing our Arlene Phillips dance, doing it all together on that day. And what I'm hoping again is that 3 or 4 weeks before we have our National Day of Dance on March the 8th, that we're going to have a taster of all of the things that we're doing. We're going to have a sort of, we did it this year in the Guildhall in London, but this year the Shard have given me one of the floors in the Shard in London, where we're going to have a sort of a launch of Let's Dance, and we're going to show all sorts of forms of dance. There'll be Silver Swans, there'll be dance for Parkinson's, dance for stroke, dance for all sorts of, there'll be Indian dance, there'll be Bhangra, there'll be ballroom, there'll be a bit of everything. But we are going to include a group of Parkinson's dancers doing the Arlene Phillips routine. So I hope you've enjoyed being with us for this 45 minutes. I hope that those of you who have never danced before have realized what fun it is to dance and how valuable it can be to you. And I hope that you will feel that you would like to go on dancing, not just today, not just up until March the 8th, but for the rest of your lives, and feel the benefit that dance can bring to you as you live with Parkinson's. Thank you all so much for coming, and thank you to my guests.